Κυρίες και κύριοι, καλησπέρα σας. Καλώς ήρθατε σε ένα ακόμα Sportal Guest. Ένα ιδιαίτερο Sportal Guest σήμερα, καθώς θα συνομιλήσουμε με έναν άνθρωπο που στην καριέρα του ως ποδοσφαιριστής είχε προπονητή τον νέο τεχνικό του Παναθηναϊκού, τον Ράφα Μπενίτεθ. Ένας ποδοσφαιριστής που έγραψε την δική του πορεία στα ευρωπαϊκά γήπεδα και που σήμερα μας κάνει την τιμή να είναι εδώ μαζί μας. Ο λόγος για τον πρώην επιθετικό της Παρί Σεν Ζερμέν και της Λίβερπουλ, τον Νταβίντ Ενγκόγκ. Νταβίντ, thank you for being here with us.
Welcome, very welcome. Thank you, it's a pleasure.
Well, I want to start our interview with you. You born and you raised in Paris.
Yes. Yes, I'm born in Paris. Close to Paris, actually, to be accurate. And I grew up there with my parents, and this is where I learned football.
So, in your childhood, the games with your friends is only football?
Most of it. I think, like many boys, in school, after school, in the street, in the playground of the school, even in my place, in my home back then. I used to play in the living room with friends, so it was like all the time. Sometimes I didn't even come home to eat lunch or to do whatever. I was so focused to play, and you know, like a kid, you want to play. So that's from my childhood, yeah.
And which team was your dream, and which team you have when you play with your kids?
I think
because here in Greece we say I am Barcelona.
Yes, yes.
And we play Barcelona Juventus.
Yes, yes. For me it was Paris, because Paris still was the hometown. It was the closest big club in my area. So I was supporting Paris, and at the time Ronaldinho was one of the players. So I was amazed about his skills, about what he was doing. And I think another team was Arsenal, because of all the French players like Henry, Vieira, Pires, and Wenger as a coach. So I used to love to watch them when they were invincible. Yeah.
When you realized that you have the potential to be a professional football player?
It's a difficult question, because when I was a kid, I didn't know it was a job. I was just doing that for fun. And then I went to the Academy of Paris. And step by step, you know, I was selected to the national team under 16, under 17, and I was doing well with this, and I realized, yeah, maybe I can live with that, and I can do a career of football. But it's all, as well the help of my family, my parents, the coach that I had. It's a combination of everything, I think.
And Parí Sен Zermain era, how you start there?
My town was maybe 15 kilometers from Paris, but they had some tournament when Paris was scouting the players, and when I was 12, they scouted me, and from 12 I decided to live in an academy and to go Monday to Friday, sleep there, and it was not an easy time because I left my family, but I was doing the thing what I loved, and step by step I grew up, and at 16 I signed my first professional contract. Yeah.
With which coach?
So it was Guy Lacombe at the time, French coach. Sorry.
Yes.
And but I had I was training with a professional, with Laurent Fournier. He's a role player from Paris as well, very famous in Paris. And then I had Paul Le Guen as a coach. Yeah.
Okay. And
so I had free coaching almost 3 years in my time in Paris.
Before the Arabs board come to Paris Saint Germain?
Yes, it was before. It was owned by I think he was half French and half American. I'm not sure, but yeah, it was before the time with the Qatar took over. Yeah.
And one day in Paris, your phone is ringing.
Yes.
And in who is the person in the other side of the line?
Yes, we told this story. It was the phone from Benitez, actually. Yes, I was 18 at the time, I think, or 19. And I was having lunch or dinner with my agent. And he told me, like, it's Benitez on the phone. I said, oh, wow, okay, it's impressive. And I was a bit impressed. But we tried to communicate, but it was my English was not so good at the time. So it was a short discussion, but that showed me that it was a sign that I could go there. Yeah, it was an option for me.
And is the person that he take you from French Championship and put you in the Premier League world?
Exactly. Is with his scouting team, of course, and all the job that they had. But they bought me from Paris because I still had a 1-year contract at the time. So they had to make a negotiation with Paris because at the time I was thinking about maybe extending my contract with Paris or maybe going somewhere else. Mm-hmm. But my decision was to discover another country, to grow as a player and as a person. And Benitez, of course, is a key person in that procedure.
We have a photo there.
Yeah.
With you and Mr. Benitez.
Yeah.
Do you remember this? Where it is? Champions League?
In Champions League, I think, I can't remember the game. I think it was Fiorentina but I'm not sure.
Okay.
But yes, it's when you go to the press conference as a young players, it's a bit impressive. You have all the journalists in the room, so you don't know what to say. It's not my environment, but yeah, it was a good memory. Unfortunately, I think we lost the game after, but it was a good memory. Yeah.
You have a very good relationship with Mr. Benitez, eh?
I think I have, yeah. From my side, it's been a while since I have no new news from him, but he really, I don't know, I think he had a plan with me to integrate me into the team slowly. But football things, something changed. He had to leave to another club. Mm-hmm. So to another club. So it was, for me, it was a finishing of a process. But when I was there, yeah, he was trusting me, I think, with my game. He tried to improve my game. And tactically, I learned a lot with him because he's good to organize the team with accurate decision. So yes, I think I have a good memories, actually.
I ask you all of this about Mr. Benitez because as you know, mm-hmm. he is the new trainer of Panathinaikos.
Yeah, I think it's official today.
So yes, it's official. So from you, I want to tell us what kind of person he is, mm-hmm. and then as a coach.
Okay, well, as a person. I think it's been a while now, but I remember he was really focusing on football. Mm-hmm. We had no really personal conversation about life, about things like this. But football-wise, I think he has a good knowledge. Of course, he has a lot of experience. Everybody knows the win that he had, the trophy that he won. And I think he was trying to be close to the players, but you cannot be too close to the player as a coach as well. Mm-hmm. So sometimes the professionality of the job makes you, a person a bit cold, but I think from my side, he was someone generous, and he left his door open if you have a problem. And now for the football and for Panathinaikos, we'll see how it goes. In football, you never know. Panathinaikos, I think, are not in the good spot really right now, especially in the championship. So he can bring his experience. He can bring maybe confidence to the team, and we'll see. Yeah.
How many times do you believe that he want to understand the Greek mentality and the environment of Greek football?
Well, I think he traveled a lot during his career. He coached in Spain, England, Italy. I think he was in China as well
Yes.
time. So, of course, it takes time. The thing in football now, we don't take the time. We don't let the people or the coach to adapt. So it will take time for me. But it's the owners who will decide how long.
It's a top level coach for sure.
He is. I think he coach. If you see the list of the players that he coach, it's a top player. So I think for that we have no doubt. Now is to deal with a new generation, new players. You say the culture as well, new culture, the language. So many factors can go against him, but we'll see how he cope with that.
Okay, I think that you try to meet him for sure. Eh?
Yeah, well, if he's available and if he needs help, I'm here to help, to give him recommendation. I sent him a text. I don't know if he received it, but to tell him that if he needs any help, I can be there. Yeah.
You will help him with accommodation because you stay here in Greece.
Yes.
After the retirement of the football,
yes.
You decide with your wife to stay here in Greece.
That's true. Now it's almost 5 years, I think. It was after the end of my career. I was 31, and we didn't really know where to live. Because as a football player, you have home, but not a stable home because I moved place to place. So we decided, my wife especially decided to live here, but because she liked the Greek mentality and the way people live in the country. And since 4 years, I adapt, I think. I try to learn Greek as well. I take some lessons, which is a bit difficult, but I'm trying actually. And yes, my kids, I have 2 kids, they go to school here. So far so good.
And if you meet Mr. Benítez and he asks you about the Greek football, what you will say about the Greek football? Well,
I'm maybe not a good example because I don't watch all the game, but from what I see, I think the Greek football is growing. I think even in Europe, I think Europa League yesterday, PAOK won against Lille,
yes.
if I'm not wrong. And so I think the Greek football is growing. Even in Olympiacos won the Conference League. So they start to be bigger in Europe, which is show that they are. I think they are on a good in a good vibes. On the national team, of course, they're not qualified, but I think I watched them against France and they did a really good game. From the championship side, I think Olympiacos dominate almost every year, which makes the championship sometimes a bit hard to watch because there's no suspense. I think in France it's the same because Paris is dominating so much that people stop to watch and get interest. But maybe the clubs like Panathinaikos, PAOK, and AEK can step up their game to make it more interesting for people. I think.
You know his philosophy. You know his personality. Do you believe that he can match in the environment of Greek football?
I think he has.
Or he can change something.
Change it takes time, so it won't be tomorrow. But I think he can give. Is someone who has ID and strong ID, so I think he can bring something to the Greek football, and I think it's from both sides to take and to give. So yes, I think he can do well for that. Yeah.
Let's go back to you at the Liverpool era.
Yes.
You have as a teammates big names like Τσάμπι Αλόνσο, like Steven Τζέραρντ,
Yes.
and more.
Yes.
I want to ask you about Τσάμπι Αλόνσο.
Okay.
Do you see now him as a coach? When you play together, how he was?
Yes. He was talented first. He has a fantastic technique, especially for passing, and his vision was great. As a striker, you love to play with this type of player because when you run, he can give you the ball right in the right place. But yes, he was. I think he has a high IQ for football. He really read the game very well. On his position, he was midfielder, so he had to learn how to organize the team. So I'm not surprised that he's a coach today.
And Steven Gerrard was the eternal leader of this team.
Yes, he was different character. Steven was the guy from the city, coming out from the academy, spending almost all his life in Liverpool. So he was an idol there. Every kid was representing like him as an idol, So he was really I think he couldn't walk in Liverpool without being stopped or recognized in the street, of course. But as a player, he was a good leader because I think in every training he was giving the best. The training was tough for me. Like in Liverpool, it was not walking or keeping your strength. It was tackling but it was good to prepare the game and to be ready for the fight on the weekend. And I think he was a good leader for that.
Tell me about your feelings when you first time go at the pitch of the Anfield to play football.
Well, I think my first step was a friendly game because I came during the preseason and we played some game away, but the first game was, I think, against Lazio at Anfield. And it's true that when you're coming out from the tunnel, it was loud and the crowd is so close as well, because in France, like many countries, the crowd is a bit far away from the pitch. But in Liverpool, it's so close, so you feel like, really the animation of the supporters. And of course, the grass was perfect, and so it was a combination of everything. I think it's a great stadium, it still is, and it was a good memory. And I had pressure, as a kid, as a young guy. You want to perform, you want to do well. And I think I try my best for that. Yeah.
What you have said to yourself?
To myself.
When you see all of this?
I think I just locked in, and I say, okay, focus on your game. Try to do your best, and because as a player, if you listen to the noise, you can be out of the game as well, if it's negative, of course. So I try to lock in and be focused. But it takes experience, I think, to be more comfortable. With the time, I was more comfortable playing there, and your vision start to open a bit. And But yes, that's it. Yeah.
Now you have two boys.
Yes.
And one of them is playing football.
Two of them. They practice almost together. Yes. One is older, so he's playing more games. But yeah.
You see that they have their potentials to be football players. Do you want to be football players?
If I want, for me, it's more what they want. Doesn't matter really what I want, but I think they are passionate. They like to play football, but they are 6 and 8, so they are too young to know if will be the future. But for the present, yeah, they like to play. Especially my oldest is in training right now, actually, playing with Paleo Falero. So yes, they like it, and I think if they make it their job, it's good for me. I don't have anything against it, but maybe my wife does, because she knows the dark side of football, which is a lot of training, a lot of pain, a lot of. Sometimes you feel isolated because you are in a foreign country, so all this environment that can be damaging for young kids as well. Yeah.
David, I want to thank you for this interview.
Welcome.
It was a pleasure for us to have you here and speak for Mr. Benítez and for your career, of course.
Of course, yeah.
And I want to thank you.
Well, thank you as well. It was a pleasure.